Hello everybody, welcome to the Pirate Skills Meetup. Thank you so much for joining. And I'm so sorry for this rain mistake I made before that. I'm so sorry. So today we want to talk about video content marketing. Yeah, all of you seem to be excited to learn more about this topic. To me, this is the most up and coming, no, not only up and coming, but already fully there media format we need to work on. But we Germans have a little problem. We hate standing in front of those things. Yeah, and I hope today with our great speaker Saskia, she's going to show us some video types and formats that make you a bit more comfortable standing in front of the camera, like an interview format, and also make the best out of that content once you have produced it. Yeah, once you got out of yourself and just stand in front of the camera and say hello, live stream and everything. You need to make the most out of it, like putting it into a podcast, like sharing it on Instagram, and that's what we're going to go into deep tonight. Most of you know me. Who's here for the first time? Just a wow, that's almost half. Did you see that? Wow. So half of you are new here. I'm Ben. I'm since 2008 while I was studying psychology. Couldn't stop founding since then. Now since 3 years, I've started this Meetup series in order to exchange with people like you so we can all learn together to become better marketers. Yeah, specifically a bit tech-driven marketers, but also from the creative side. We love to bring it together. I'm also the founder here of Pirate Skills and several apps I launched. For example, an app that helps you to become a better Counter-Strike player. It has now 900,000 downloads all over the world, more in Sweden and Japan than in Germany, so you might not know it yet. But geez, we got too many people in here. More chairs, people, more chairs. Hey, Lila. So, I'm not alone today. But let me introduce you to some of the basic frameworks we work here. Whenever you see this symbol, the ship, we are going to talk deeply about storytelling and content marketing. I used to really underrate this, the importance of this topic. Before I noticed how valuable the content was, I was all about having the analytics set up, having the perfect paid campaign set up, the perfect funnel. But once you have got that right, at a level that has like diminishing returns, it's all about the story and all about the content. Yeah, and the content formats that we produce. So this time, I don't know, this thing is not working anymore, as a little warning.
No problem.
We can tap. We usually work here in the mindset of a growth funnel. And the growth marketing treasure map is the framework we use the most to think about our customer's journey. So let's think about content and video content marketing in the context of getting and keeping and growing your customers. First of all, you need to acquire people. Yeah, you need to get them to your website, get them engaged on social media, and there is no format that is more powerful in delivering your message and calling people to action than video content marketing. It also has great advantages, for example, on Facebook ads. You know that you can retarget anybody that has watched your Facebook video more than 3 seconds. And you can just put them in a retargeting list and say like, hey, you saw my video, do you want to see my next one? You saw that video, do you want to see my next one? And tell a consistent story according to their customer journey stage. And then you want to activate people. Just getting people to your website doesn't really help. You need to get them, for example, to subscribe to your newsletter, to join your webinar, to first purchase, to start the free trial. And if you have a good explainer video of your product, that really helps to convince people that they've made the right choice by coming there. Then the hardest thing that I've learned, getting people into your app, for example, and doing a one-time purchase, that's easy. The really hard part is in retention, keeping people for month over month. Like imagine how many months people are on a Netflix subscription. How many of you are Netflix customers? How many of you have it for more than 1 year? Yeah, almost the same number. So Netflix has found such a sticky product that very few people will ever cancel it and turn it back on. So they can rely on a really long customer lifetime value, $10, $15 every month coming in. And the system starts to learn, oh, those people are worth so many months, and those people are worth so many months. And videos really help to increase the customer lifetime value by increasing the retention, by getting them into the system again and again. And then, of course, you want referrals. Yeah, you cannot always stand in front of your customer and say like, "Hello, thank you, I did a good service, I hope. Who would you like me to recommend? Who would you like to recommend to my service as well?" And that can be done with video as well. Let's say you sell something, and like the third email after the sale, you ask him, "Could you give me a recommendation on Amazon? Could you send me a referral from your friends?" You can much more easily do that with a video than just a text and an image message. And then the most important part, making revenue, driving conversions that your business relies on. We all like the part before that much better because it's easier just spending the money, but we need to make the money back. And this is one of the core tenets of Pirate. Driving sustainable, profitable businesses through the roof. And for that, enough revenue needs to come in to pay for the whole party before that. Yeah, to acquire the people, to pay for the service that they do, all the IT infrastructure, the people that were necessary. Only when you have the full customer cycle fulfilled and you are profitable, meaning you're spending less than you earn, you have a scalable business model. So that's the principle. And of course, we are nerds. We like to sprinkle on some analytics magic with this little tower where we say people can, like, you can look with the tower over all of the country and see where do people get lost in that journey. And to give you indications of where to focus on. I always see my business or my businesses I work with as a system and ask myself, where am I losing most of my customers? Yeah, and I need analytics tools to figure out that, not based on my gut feeling, that is good as well, but also with data. And then we find our treasure, hopefully. So today's journey is split up this. Yeah, this is all Saskia's outline. Yeah, why video content at all? Yeah, she will add to that. What type of videos should we be producing? What makes a good video? What can I do with a video? And how do I master the whole video content marketing game? And the most meaty part is here in the channels, where she looks into YouTube, in which section is it?
What can I do with the video?
What can I do with a video? Yeah, we will really go deep into YouTube, podcasting, Instagram. Super excited to hear it myself. I was able to watch Saskia and her team, who's here. Who from Gedankentanken is here? Raise your hand. Yeah, thank you all for coming and supporting Saskia as well. Thank you. Really cool. And I could watch them, see what they do with every single interview that is produced by Gedankentanken. Who of you guys knows the company or their video? It's like TED Talk for Germany. Gedankentanken. Yeah, you will see. Like about roughly almost 2 million views per month on YouTube. Yeah, top 20 podcast in Germany. Really fascinating stuff that they're doing up there. And I was able to watch them really intensely, at least 2 to 3 days a week in the past 2 months. Absolutely exciting what's happening there. So you guys can all download the slides. So just take a screenshot or a picture from this here, getpirateskills.com/video. You get to the Pirate Skills lecture where you can see the live stream. By the way, is the live stream working? Yes. Awesome. Live stream is working. Thank you, live stream. You can ask your questions in the comments and share it while you're at it. And there you can just simply sign up for the free course, and you not only get the slides from this meetup, but all of the meetups we have done before for free. Okay? All right, so let me introduce you to Saskia. Saskia, do you want to come up?
Yes.
Help me welcome Saskia. Thank you. taking the time. So Saskia, she is the head of social media at Gedankentanken.
That's right.
Yeah, your full-time employment that you do since when?
Since 2.5 years now.
Amazing.
At Gedankentanken, yes.
Okay, and you have brought part of your team. Some
team
couldn't make it. I'm really glad that they did it.
Yeah.
And they have a really supportive team structure. That's really incredible about that company. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm the head of social media at Gedankentanken. And why social media? It's because I really, really love the combination of creativity and analytics. It's actually what drives me every day, what I love about social media, what I love about content marketing, that you need to be really creative in producing the content and in having ideas, what kind of content can we do, and pushing it, testing everything, and doing all the analytic stuff, and see what worked better, what kind of idea, what creative idea worked better, and so on. And this is what I really love about social media and content marketing.
Awesome. So can everybody understand her from the back? Yeah? Okay, all right. Great. So I'll
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. And to start with the journey today, but yeah, Ben already did it. But yeah, what we do is to have a little overview about content marketing, video content marketing in general, and then we will go very deeply into the channels. Some very, very detailed information, what we tested and what we actually do there, what kind of videos we produce, what kind of videos we publish, and so on. And I hope with all the information I share with you today that each of you can take just one little, I don't know, hack or insight or a new idea, for example, and yeah, test it tomorrow. And at the end, I will also give you a little success formula of video content marketing, because I learned at Gedankentanken that every good needs a little success formula, and yeah, that's the journey for today. And we start with the first question: why video content marketing in general, and why free content marketing, and why free videos? And this is actually the same model that Ben showed you or presented before as the treasure map. This is just a much more simpler version of it. And what we see here, and what is our goal with marketing of course, is that we want to generate some sales. And how do we get sales? Of course, in a way that we generate leads. And in the part of video content marketing, we do this with social media traffic. So our goal with video content marketing and with free video, what we share on our social media channels, we want to have a bigger reach, to have a bigger amount of leads, and of course a bigger amount of sales in the bottom of the funnel. And yeah, what is the goal? Not only the reach at the top of the funnel, but to convert this audience we have in the social media traffic to leads. They really need to trust in your brand. Need to trust in your products, in your solutions, in everything you give them. So trust is very, very important in video content marketing. And also what we can do with video content marketing is the branding part. So that means that you really can brand your logo, your colors, for example, your products, your solutions into the brains of your potential customers. So that the top goal is that you become top of mind of your potential customers. And that means that if it comes to a situation where your potential customer thinks about buying any product within your product category, you need to be the first brand, the first business they think about. And this is what we really can achieve with video content marketing, because when you see the top of the funnel where the social media traffic is, where you have all the free content, the free videos, and they watch them all the time, they really consume them, you have the ability to get in top of their minds. And the second question is, what type of videos can we use for video content marketing? So what can we produce, and how can we achieve our goals? The first type is keynotes. That's what we actually do a lot and what we might be famous for. It's like a little bit like TED. I think all of you know TED, right?
Yeah.
Even the people that didn't know Gedankentanken. So Gedankentanken is just like the German TED. And keynotes are very, very hard to produce since we really have to organize a whole event about the keynotes. So another video type you can use for video content marketing, of course, are webinars. So webinars are really, really good for giving a lot of knowledge to your potential customers. But of course, webinars is already at the middle of the funnel where you already have their leads. Another video type is a product trailer. What we use a lot for launches, when we have a new product, when we show to the customers, like what is our product about? What is the problem we want to our customers have, and what is the solutions we give them? Another video type is the VSL. This is a video sales letter, which is a little bit like a copy, a text, an email, but as a video. So in a video sales letter, you have all the arguments you have, and you tell your potential customers when you want them to buy a product. But yeah, I was thinking about what kind of video type can we go through today, and can we make the journey on. And I was thinking about a video type that all of you can produce like very, very easily, very quickly, and I will show you later that with less effort you have to take into the producing process and so on. Hi. A lot of reach and a lot of reaching and achieving your goals. So it is the interview, because I think all of you have businesses where you, on the one hand, experts that can talk in an interview about the solution you give. So about your product, about what is it all about, the topics that your audience is interested in. And on the other hand, you also can interview people that are testimonials and that already had the problem, that had your solution, and already are successful through your solution. So when we go deeper into the channels and so on, I will give you the example of one interview that we produced and what we did with it. But first, what makes a good video at all? And for this, I just sum up 4 very important points. The most important point is the relevance. So when you produce a video, if it's an interview, a video sales letter, a webinar, whatever it is, it must be highly relevant to your target group, to your customers, audience. So it must be any topic they really, really, really want to consume any content about. The second part is the length. Not only the length of the video itself after it's produced, but also when you produce a video, take time. Take your time in producing it. Even if you, what Ben said, don't feel that comfortable in front of a camera and making an interview or whatever. But when you have the feeling that the content that you generate in that seconds, if it's relevant for your customers, take your time and get as much content out of the interview as possible. So even if you have 2 or 3 hours of interview after the interview, you can also split it into several videos.
Saskia, can I adjust your mic for
Yes.
a second? People on the live stream were asking, like, maybe not everything is working perfectly, but they can hear you.
Okay.
Now it's better.
Hope they can hear me now. Thanks. The next part is the engagement. It's about, of course, engagement with your audience, about what topics are they interested, but take the video as an opportunity to really ask them about this. And not only ask them about feedback or further topics you can have an interview about, but also get in touch with them and tell them what they have to do after watching your video. Shall they, I don't know, click on a button? Shall they watch another video? Shall they, I don't know, anything you can imagine. And another very, very important part is the goal. Because your video, even if it's a webinar or an interview or whatever it is, it needs one goal. And I tell you, it needs only one goal. Don't 2, 3, 4 goals in one video. Just when you really want the people to go to your website, the goal of the video should be the people to lead on your website and not to also, I don't know, give feedback and also this and also that. And so just try to have one goal per video. So now comes the very, very detailed information and insights part of Gedankentanken.
Feel free to ask all of your questions already during the presentation. Yeah? This is really getting into the details and where it's super exciting.
Just tell me when I'm too fast in this part.
Yeah.
So what exactly can I do with a video? What we do at Gedankentanken, we produce a video, an interview, and it lasts about an hour in the studio. And after this hour of producing the video, of course, it will be edited and so on. But what actually do we do with it? We share it on YouTube, of course. We also put some snippets on Instagram. On Instagram, you have the opportunity to not only have a post, you also can use IGTV, you also can put it in the story. Then we put snippets on Facebook. And we also use the audio data to put it on the podcast. And we also take the content from the video and put it as a text in our content newsletter. So with 1 hour of producing an interview, you can have at least 5 channels where you can publish your content. And what you see at the bottom here are media types. You need to publish it, but I will go to this now. So we start with YouTube. So I have an example for you of an interview we did with Gerion Jörn. The interview is called Liebe dich selbst. It's Love Yourself. And I will exactly tell you what we did here. So first of all, the thumbnail. Our thumbnails, we use always great capital letters. Why do we do this? It's because we want, just imagine your target group scrolling through YouTube, the YouTube app on their phone, and there are all these totally overloaded thumbnails with a lot of colors and big letters, capital letters, small letters, and so on. What we want is that the people scrolling through YouTube, within milliseconds, understand what is the content about. So just scroll and see Liebe dich selbst, okay, this is interesting for me, I click on it. The next important thing is that we use the exact same design of thumbnails all the time. Not because we're lazy, but because we know that people that consume 2 or 3 of our videos, they totally recognize the blue design with the black and white person in the corner and the little G in the other corner. They know within milliseconds that this is Gedankentanken. So that's why we always use the same design here. The next very important part on YouTube is the title. What we did here is that we watched the video, that we wrote down all the keywords that were said in the video and that sum up the whole video and made a keyword research about it, like on Google. So the keyword here, or the keyword here is tips for self-love, tips and self-love. And we have it in the title, not only the title, but also in the text. In the very first sentence of the text, we have the exact same keywords. So the opportunity you have here when you use the title and the text very good with the keywords is that you rank on video, but also, of course, on YouTube. So in the case that you just want to start a YouTube channel and you don't have any traffic on it, don't have any subscribers and so on, how do you think the people, the views and subscribers, where do they come from? They search for content. They search for tips for self-love. So if you have any products about self-love, give them a free video, tips for self-love, because they really search for it. And there are the people that watch this video are the people that are interested in tips for self-love. So when we have a product about tips for self-love, there are the people that can be our leads, and further on can be our customers.
A way to find topics where there's high search traffic is when you look at smaller channels that have a video that shouldn't have as many views as they do. They have like 20,000 followers, but the video has 1 million views. That usually comes down to an older, really searchable video. And you can find your niche in that same keyword as well if there's not too much competition.
Yeah. I also linked the tool we make the keyword research later in the slides. Yeah. So the next important part at YouTube is you need to find the perfect size for your videos. We have 16:9 here. YouTube also displays other formats, but in our case, we have very long videos, which are informative, and I will show you how long they watch later. But 16:9 is the best format for us because, and now we come to the length. I hope you over there can see the numbers. Perfect. What we see here is the exact is a screenshot from the analytics of the Geri on Jörn video of the interview, which shows us that, because I want to destroy a little myth, I think every one of you already heard the sentence, on social media channel, the attention rate is so low, only very, very short content, only very, very short videos work on social media. But this is a myth, and it's not true, and not at all on YouTube. What we have here is that of the 40,000 people that viewed this video, over 30% watched it until the end, 20-minute video. And in average, the 40,000 people watched it 8 minutes and 22 seconds. 8 minutes. This is 40% of the video. And this is actually not our best video. I will show you our overall average view rate, view time, which is 9 minutes and 36 seconds. Overall, we have over 700 videos online, and we have 2.6 million views a month. And these 2.6 million views a month watch 9 minutes on average, 9 minutes 36 on average. So short videos, yeah?
Please go on. I just want to add something. Okay. Actually, this is one of the most important metrics for YouTube to rate your channel overall in the search and in the particular video in the search ranking. So if you want to get recognized by YouTube, you need to really optimize for watch time. And YouTube themselves recommend at least a minimum of 10 minutes of video length. Because YouTube, of course, wants viewers to view YouTube as much and as long as possible. They shouldn't go to other channels. Okay. They shouldn't go to Facebook. And if they watch a 30-minute video for 15 minutes, that's better than having them watch a 5-minute video for 4 minutes. They want the viewer to watch as much as long as possible. So if you really want to focus on YouTube, you should improve your videos for length and for watch time. This is a very important metric. And yeah, and the myth you said is right. If you short videos on YouTube is not the way to go. If you produce short videos on YouTube, you need to produce a lot of videos because that's the way you compensate for the lack of watch time. If you go for 3 or 4 minute videos, you need to churn out like 10 minutes, 10 videos a week or something like that. With watch time, you can go with 1 video per week or something.
YouTube not only wants you to hold your audience on your first video they watch, they also want you to hold your audience in a playlist and so on. So they want to hold you, your customers, your audience as long as possible on YouTube. So in case you want to share a link, share your video somewhere, don't just share the link to the video, share the link to the video within a playlist so that they stay on your channel, that they stay on your videos, and that they stay longer on YouTube, of course.
How do you do this to share in a playlist?
Sorry?
To share in a playlist, what's the tool to do this?
How I share videos in a playlist? On YouTube, you can just add the video to a playlist.
To my playlist?
Yes, to your playlist. So in case you have, I don't know, 10 videos that are under the topic of self-love, for example, in this video, I put the 10 videos in the playlist, and when I share one video out of this playlist, I don't share the video itself, I share the video within the playlist. Yeah. And
check mark in the, if you click on share, there's a check mark, share the playlist link or share just the video.
Yeah, I got it. Did I know that you mean my playlist? I thought you mean maybe.
Yeah.
The playlist you created.
Right. Yeah. So our channel's playlist.
Cool.
May I ask one more question? Why is 16 to 9 so important if you want to share a long video?
Sorry?
Why is 16 to 9 so important for a long video?
What we found out is that our customers, I think our content is very informative and educational. So they watch a lot of tablet, and what we think that they also watch, what we heard, the feedback we got, that a few people watch it on TV. Yeah.
You should be able to see that in the analytics.
Right, in the
But,
YouTube studio you can see everything about all your analytics. So you see on which, if it's iPhone or if it's, I don't know, tablet and so on. Yeah.
So most devices have a 16 to 9 screen today. It's a smart TV, if it's a mobile phone or it's a tablet. Most of them have a 16 to 9, and YouTube encourages you to optimize your video for the best viewing experience. And
So in general, it's even better if you have a music video which is made and so on. It's always better to have it 16 to 9.
Sorry, again?
The 16 to 9 is always better than.
It's usually the best format. Yeah.
Okay. And 4K.
Okay. And
If you want to up your game, it's 4K.
I
Keep going.
also want to share little hacks with you. The first hack is like I want you to understand YouTube not as a social media channel at first, but also like Google, because YouTube is basically Google when you think about the search. And when you think about optimizing your title and your text and everything on the keywords. So this is just like Google. So do optimizing keywords, optimizing text, optimizing title. This is just what you do there. And the second little hack is what you already said. If you have the ability to produce a lot of content, if you can really take your time in producing content, split the videos into several parts. What we do when we have interviews, and we have interviews that last an hour or even longer, we split them into several parts so we have more videos. And this is because videos can empower the following videos. What we see here, I'm not sure if you can see the colors, but the line at the bottom is the green line, is 1 week with the videos that were published in that week. And the purple line is the next week, where with the videos that were published in that week. And what we see here is that the videos that were published at the third day of each week were that the green one was 38% better than the other one on the third day. And we see a pattern here that the videos that came after that on the fifth day, that they are on average actually 38% better than the first video. So you are able to empower your following videos. When you have a really, really good video, your following videos will be better too. So when you're able to, I don't know, produce at least 2 videos a week or just split them, just do this, because then you have really the ability to get more views, more watch time, and so on. So this is the last hack for YouTube. So let's go on to Instagram.
Hi. I have one question.
Okay, so.
Get the difference between the 2 lines. What was
Okay,
the difference?
we can go back to this.
So what did you do? What was different between them?
So the line at the top is, for example, this week.
Yeah.
And the dips you see here are the videos that were posted in that week.
Yeah.
The other line is the week after, and the videos that were posted in that week.
Yeah.
And what we don't only see this in these 2 weeks, but we see this in we see this as a pattern in a lot of weeks. That if there's a video which is much better than the average, that the videos that follow that one are even empowered by the first very good video.
So it's about the first peak.
Really,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
higher
Yeah, yeah. And that's why, what I said, when you're able to do a lot of videos, like a high frequent, you should do this because you can, and you can also think about this in your editorial plan. When you already know, okay, this is a video which will perform very well, then think about, okay, do I have any videos that don't perform that well? So just put them directly after that, so they get a little empowered by the first very good video.
The same is true the other way around. If you produce a stinker that can really harm your channel in the long term and really drag down the other following videos. So really be careful and stay true to your content and stay true to your formats. If you switch formats like all over the place and the content of your video, the viewers don't know what to expect. And then one video go really high because the viewers liked it. And then the next video just completely destroys that effect because the next video is totally boring and uninteresting, and then that drags down the whole channel and can really harm the growth of your YouTube channel. So it's really important to stay true to your formats and give the viewers what they expect, and I think that's what Gedankentanken does really well also, because you really know what you get from the
Actually, we also did a negative experience with that because we had a time where we had much more interviews which were much more in the business, on the business topic, and we saw that they performed not that good. So we had I don't know, a month or 2 months where the views and watch time, everything went down. So, and after that we needed to, get back on track with better interviews, better keynotes about the more like the self-love topics and so on.
I have also a question. First you.
What do you recommend? If the average attention length is about 10 minutes, would you recommend to produce either 3 videos of 10 minutes, then 1 video of half an hour?
I think we had the videos which last 1 hour, and we started publishing the whole hour, and the most important KPI, which is the watch minutes, was not that good as you put it in 3 videos. So I'm not sure about the 10 minutes and 30 minutes, but what I can tell you is that 60 minutes were the 20-20-20, that the 20 minutes, but test it on your own. So I don't know the target group and so on, but this is this. So I don't know, put the 30-minute videos for 2 months, and then you test 2 months the snippets and see what happens.
And can you recognize when people step out of the video, which was the initial point when they stepped out, or do you have any analytics?
This was actually the screenshot I had here, which shows you exactly how many % of the people are still watching. So
if there was a really bad point, you would have seen it drop off.
Yeah.
And then you can look at what you said at that moment in time.
Maybe it was a question, a certain question or a certain answer.
Yeah, maybe an audio mistake. For example, the live stream told us a comment like, the audio's a little bit janky. Yeah, when you hear a few loud crunches, you get out of the video, for example.
Yeah.
You also had a question, Zee.
Facebook or YouTube or whatever channel ever, and you're supposed to be interesting, but I don't have time, an hour, and you're away. So to me, it happened very often. If somebody told me like 10 minutes, I just start watching, and sometimes.
So an hour is scary for you.
Yeah.
Or I'm fixed in, and
Yeah.
We actually thought about that too, that the people, when they see this is our video, I don't have that time, and when you see us 10 minutes, okay, 10 minutes is fine, I click on that.
At least on YouTube, on podcasts, I feel comfortable. You have something to add? Yeah, sure.
This is actually why I always block, because right now I was the same. But
Yes.
I don't care about the length anymore, because when I'm logged in, I stop after 5 minutes. So next time I'm on YouTube.
You go to your history. Yeah.
So
I do the same.
exactly
That's great. It has become less of an issue. Yeah. Do you want to add something?
Yes, I want to add because if you remember one of the most influential videos of this year, the famous Rezo video, was almost an hour. I think everybody watched it to the end, where Rezo burned the CDU party. And so that really shows it depends on the content. If the content carries the video for over an hour, that's totally fine, and then you definitely should upload an hour. And you have to teach your viewers and your audience what to expect from you. If they know they get hour-long videos from you, they are good for an entire hour, then they will definitely watch the hour, and they will love you for the long-form content. The audience, it's your job to convince the audience that your videos
are worth watching.
And if they know that the video will be that long, that's good enough.
Do you have something to add?
When you have the 4-part videos, do you promote them as individual pieces, or is it like 1 of 4?
Good question. So the question was, you have a 4-part videos, do you promote it as part 1 of 4, or are they individual standalone videos?
Yeah, we have the exact same title and thumbnail, and we say part 1 of 3 and part 2 of 3 and so on. So what we hope with that is, of course, that they faster go to part 2 and 3 and do not see the other videos, other and different videos. Yeah.
I also have a YouTube question. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. So what to do when you want to promote your videos, through YouTube ads, but you know that will kill your watch time. Video duration, when you do it in a promoted video style, it goes down naturally. We saw that, Dennis and I, we saw that for the Gedankentanken video when we had a short time where we actually promoted some in the past. Is there a known workaround to that? Using only unlisted videos for your ads or something like that? Does anybody of you know has a qualified or interesting answer to this question? Hit me.
So
short.
My recommendation is if your videos are content videos, then you shouldn't promote them as video ads, as pre-rolls, because that, as you said, that totally harms your watch time. What I would recommend is do ads that promote the video as recommended videos in the search results, for example, or that
But when I want to do pre-roll video streaming,
that's an entire
different thing. Okay, got it.
Then you should produce a video that is exactly for that purpose, and you should create a completely different channel, and then the goal, I guess, is completely different. So they build a community.
But there was an Indian guy this week that bought 55 million views within 24 hours and was outranking everything, and YouTube kept it quiet. And so interesting on how that resulted in their Dennis.
Yeah, and I just wanted to add that we just uploaded video ads, bumper ads, 6-second length, in a hidden playlist in our channel.
Hidden playlist, but
same channel. So the overall watch time duration goes down, but when you look segmented at it, you see that the organic watch time doesn't change. So the question is, does YouTube or the YouTube algorithm recognize
that is my question.
Performance, organic performance, because YouTube should know, okay, that
what is your opinion? What do you think? What do you think?
They don't harm the organic.
So if you do it in a hidden list,
because YouTube and Google knows that is video content just for ads, but this is open question currently.
Would you prefer to put the videos private or unlisted or public?
Unlisted in a hidden playlist.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
And the thing is, we discussed if we create a new channel, and then the question is if the people click on the link or stuff like that.
That's my
they
problem.
land in an empty channel, and that's maybe not the best user experience when they expect the Gedankentanken channel. And so I'm very interested if someone has thought about this.
One more answer, and then we have to go back to Instagram.
I have a question to exactly that problem. So I produced a video which in the first 2 hours performed quite well on the organic search. So 4 or 5, I think. And then what I did is I sent cold traffic to that video via a Facebook ad, and then I watched my watch time to decrease considerably from some, I don't know, 50% to 22%. and then my rankings also dropped
Yep.
as a result. So now my overall watch time is about 24, I think. But the big question now is does that watch time influence my organic ranking, or was that just the initial boost I got in the first 3 days of my video? In other words, does YouTube recognize the difference between views coming from organic search or coming from an ad, for example, from Facebook ads or YouTube ads? So can I destroy my ranking by sending traffic to my video?
Do you have an opinion on that?
That's a good question.
I think so. I think it actually harms.
I think that YouTube does know the difference and does see the difference where they come from, because YouTube Studio can tell you exactly where your people come from. So you exactly can see what's the source, and what happened there, of course, is that, and what is the problem about ads on the YouTube channel is that the average watch time of your channel, the 9 minutes 36, is just the average watch time. But the most important KPI there is the minutes watched, the overall minutes watched. So the amount of each minute's been watched. So you need to think about the traffic you send on your YouTube video. If they take your average viewing time, decreases it, it's, I think, the wrong traffic you sent there. So you shouldn't think about what does the traffic with my YouTube video, but more with how can I optimize the traffic I sent on my YouTube video.
Yeah, but as we saw from the Indian guy, it can work. It can get you through all the trendings, well, globally. But yeah, the positive side of cold traffic is that when you start a session on YouTube, when you are the cause for a session start, that is highly regarded in YouTube's eyes. Yeah, and you have to balance that with the watch time, average watch time, and as Saskia said, just watch the quality of the traffic you send there, but quality traffic is expensive. And I actually do not see a high advantage of taking external traffic from YouTube. It's way too expensive to get those views. Yeah, if that would be a sales video, maybe there's something else, but I would rather have a video on a landing page then. But thank you all for contributing to that. That was a question I had in mind. Thank you very much, and let's get back to the schedule.
Yeah. Okay. So let's sum up what we did with the interview. We produced it in the studio, and now we published it on YouTube. But what we also do is we publish it also, of course, on Instagram. We the content and put it in snippets, but not snippets like 20 minutes or so. And what we do on Instagram, of course, we use the same thumbnail design and so on. We use the same big fonts and so on. Very important on Instagram, the subtitles. We use the subtitles here because I think all of you know that around 85% of the people that watch videos on Facebook watch them mute. So it's, I think, the same on Instagram. So when we think about that when you have videos on Instagram and you don't have subtitles, only 15% of your people that see this, so the audience who reach out with the video, only 15% of them really consume it. So when we funnel again, we saw at the beginning that we need to build trust and we want to brand it and so on. People that don't video, they can't build any trust, or there you can't brand your solutions, your products. So what we want the people to consume our videos. So I linked a tutorial in the slides how you can easily add subtitles by your own. We have an agency that does this for us because we have so many little snippets a week on our own, but it's definitely worth it to put subtitles in here. And what we have on Instagram, we have the format at the post, not IGTV and story. This is only the post. It's one-to-one. But when you take a look here, we almost have the 16:9. Not exactly, but we didn't even cut the video or edit the video. We just add the blue banners at the bottom and at the top. So we take the problem with the size on Instagram for our advantage. Branding in there at the top. We also have the subtitles in there at the bottom. The length at Instagram, of course, 59 seconds in the maximum. But there is a little hint with that because Instagram does not allow you to load up a thumbnail after you uploaded the video. So you have to put a thumbnail, when you want to use a thumbnail, you have to put it into the video data. So your videos can't be 15 seconds. So if you edit the videos and see which snippets fit perfectly for a 59 second, don't use 59 seconds, use, I don't know, 57 seconds, something around that, because you need a second for the thumbnail. Mm-hmm. And further on, I will give you 2 little hacks how to increase the engagement for your Instagram videos. First of all, it's just that simple. Ask questions. Ask the people about their opinion, ask the people about their feedback, ask the people about, I don't know, what we do, book tips, for example, about what's your favorite motivational song and so on. Ask the people stuff they really love to talk about, love to give their opinion about. Since we started just asking more questions, our comments just increased. And another little hack is how to get more likes on your videos and, of course, on your other posts on Instagram. When you upload a post on Instagram, then go back to your previous post and the exact time you upload your new post, and just go to the comments and like the comments. Like the comments, like all the feedback they wrote, whatever it is. Not the bad ones. But each of these persons got a push notification about, hey, Gedankentanken liked your comment. What do? They see this on the phone, and what? Gedankentanken liked my comment. They go to your page, they see your new post, and maybe they like your new post. And we actually tested this, and we also managed to increase our likes with a step on.
Wow.
Any questions to Instagram? So,
I have a question.
Yes.
The hack number 1 with the question for the community. I see you the question right at the beginning. Is it right at the beginning or at the end?
I think we tested right at the beginning versus the end, and we didn't see any big changes, right?
Yeah, it is better to first give a little bit of information and then ask, but not too much information, so the question is still
at the top.
On the top, so they can see it.
So that's my question. So the question at the bottom, or like after the little information.
Yeah.
I mean, I did the same little bit information and then the question and then the whole story or the whole text. This was my experience for this.
Okay.
What's your experience with the text on the image? Yeah, in the beginning of my Instagram experience, I didn't pay much attention to the text at all, just spam some hashtags and a little sentence. What works better for you? Really, like, do you think people actually read it? Should you put in long or rather short copy?
You mean the description text or
yes,
the text
description
on the
text.
image on the post itself?
No,
the description
text.
Okay.
Is it important? Does anybody read it?
I think the people, what Joanna already said, that what we want them is to comment and to engage and to like and so on. And for commenting, they need some, like, you cannot just ask them, how do you like it? You need to give them, for example, a hint. So, did you like it? What was the best part of it?
Do you like the white rabbit?
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay,
do you so that the people think about this, that the people get a little bit more into the topic, and that they really read it, and then comment.
But like from the audience, I have a question. Maybe we can pick that vote up. Is actually reading the text in Instagram under Instagram posts? Raise your hand. All right, that's a lot of more than I expected. I thought more people would be just like me scrolling through the news feed.
Yeah, I think it always depends on the profile posting the content. For example, you have a lot of influencer talking bullshit, and you really know if you are reading this, there will be no value added to my life. So if I'm seeing something from the Duncan Time or like from Gary Vee, I know like there is something
in there
valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there I'm like taking my time reading it, maybe commenting or liking or maybe nothing. It
All right.
depends.
So maybe each of us has these, I don't know, 3 to 5 favorite Instagram channels where we read it. And I think a lot of % of the Instagram channels I follow, I don't read, but I have these channels where I know when I read it, I get good ideas, I get good content, what you just said.
And it always depends like on the goal of the channel. Some channels have the goal to give in an educational way. The other ones just want to give inspiration. The other one just to give enjoyment. And so it goes along these categories.
I think the thing about, again, you need to test this for your business, for your channel, for your content. You need to test, do they really read it? For example, you could start to test if you put a question at the very bottom. Do they even see this? Do they even answer on it? Or do they just answer questions which are at the top? So then it could be an indicator for that they don't even read your text. But yeah, you can test everything. Okay, so let's go to the next channel, Facebook. Sorry?
How does that relate to Insta Stories? Is it? I'm no expert in that.
What do you exactly mean? Like the text or videos on Insta Story?
I understood there's a difference between normal Insta
Yeah.
Insta Stories. Is that correct? Or is it
From the size, yeah. So what we do in Instagram Stories, I didn't have it here because I thought it wouldn't be enough time actually. But what we do in Insta Story is that we, of course, inform the people about our new video. We have a little snippet on Insta Story too. And we inform them about that we have a new video online. Yeah. So we use Insta Story more like a little news feed. So. Yeah.
So just one very short question. So would you recommend to post the story at the same time as the article is posted? Or do you have a delay or something like that?
With article, you mean the post? Actually, we didn't test it. Okay. We haven't tested that yet, but that's a great idea. Yeah. Did you test it? Do you have any?
We didn't make very much with stories yet. So
okay.
What strategic role could IGTV play if you have mainly a YouTube channel, but you want to use Instagram for getting traffic to your YouTube channel? So would you post your entire video on IGTV or maybe just a trailer? I mean, you could also do this with a post, or would you do like a 3/4 of the video, but half on the top or on the bottom?
Okay, so the question was, will be with IGTV. Actually, we do not have our videos on IGTV yet because we didn't have the capacity for this, but this will be definitely a project within the next week or month. Once tested it with a few videos where I think we put the whole videos on it. And we did a little, I would call it mistake, because we tried to edit the video itself into 9:16, which is the size of IGTV, which took a lot of time. So when we start to think about IGTV again, we definitely will find a way how to reduce the editing process on a minimum. But I don't know how we will do this. But one thing I know that we will test everything. So
IGTV just released that you can actually have the 60 to 9 video and watch it. And you should go and check Donald Skian's YouTube channel. It's a cook. It's the Irish Jamie Oliver. If you like cooking, it's also a good idea. But content marketing, video marketing wise, he puts a lot of his videos on IGTV, and you actually see it in the Instagram stream. I haven't.
What's the name of the Instagram account?
Donald Skian.
Donald Skian. Let's check it out.
If you Google him and then Instagram, you should really check it out because he does a lot in this field.
We have to watch the time a little bit. I would love to hear more about. You have Facebook and podcasts. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Oh, perfect.
And the success formula.
Then let's.
One little thing to the IGTV question. A little lazy tip I can give you when you don't have any time to edit your video into another format. What we do a lot is just a little sequence of this. What you
turn your phone,
turn your phone around and just put it in front of the video at the beginning.
Cool.
So. Because thumbnail, we use the same as Instagram. We use the same as on Instagram. The length, we do not use the same. And attention here now, please, because I show you what huge mistake we made at Gedankentanken, that our video reach, this is only the video reach, not other posts. You can imagine where we started the 59-second videos, right? You see exactly where we started with it. Yeah, it's over here. And we found out that 59 seconds didn't work well. We wanted to reduce the editing process, of course. We wanted to have just edit the 59-second video, put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook, and it works. But it didn't work at all. Found out that 3 minutes and longer work way better. So I can just tell you, take the time and produce different videos for Instagram and Facebook. Why and what effect on our video? We increased our average impressions from the 59-second videos to the 3-minute and second videos on 164%. The reach 2% and 200% when we just started using the 3-minute and longer. Just a little tip for the post. Another thing we did very long was to cross-channel there and put lead the people on Facebook to YouTube, because we thought, okay, we want the people on YouTube and we want them to watch the video, but of course Facebook does not want us to lead people back from YouTube. So I think all of you know this. And we just started it and got back. We don't use any links to YouTube or Facebook posts anymore. So this is exactly the title of the Gerio and Jörn video. If you want to see more videos about self-love, just go on the Gedankentanken Facebook channel where you find more videos. I don't know if you all know this, but you're able to plan every video on Facebook as a live video, so that each of your followers, if they have the push notifications, get a push notification on each of your video that you publish. So you get more viewers within the first 10 minutes. And yeah, let's come to the last channel, the podcast.
Best one.
I bet you all heard about the huge podcast trend, which is also in Germany now. New podcasts are popping up everywhere, and it's very, very hard to rank very high in the podcast charts. For us, it works and because of two parts. Because we have a lot of content, and we have long content. And I will show you what we did with publishing podcasts, because it's not that much. The format, we just take the audio data from the 20-minute long YouTube video. The length, we just take the 20-minute audio data from the YouTube video. The thumbnail, we take the same from the YouTube thumbnail. Also the text, we do use exactly the same text from YouTube. Also the title, we just copy the title from YouTube to podcast. And we do not have a lot of effort in podcast, we just copy and adapt the YouTube stuff. And this led us to, not top 20, but top 10 of German podcasts. Ooh. And yeah, what I want to tell you with this is that, again, when you have the ability to produce a lot of content, your interviews, whatever it is, they don't have to be perfect. So just take your time, just when you have an interview, just talk with somebody, I don't know, just create a lot of content free to the people, because what we managed with all the free content we gave to our community is that we built up a huge YouTube channel. We are still building up a huge Instagram channel and so on. And these people are the people that we turn into leads and into sales. So this is the very important part of your business. The community, the people that are interested in the topics where you have a solution for, where you have a product for, they are looking for. So this to the podcast. And to sum up the example of the interview, we had 1 hour that we produced in the studio, and we published it on YouTube and got almost 40,000 views. We published snippets on Instagram and Facebook, and we published it on podcast, and we almost reached 200,000 people with that 1 hour of producing video. And I think when this is when these people that watched the video or heard the podcast and so on, when these people are really the people that are interested in the topic of self-love, we do have products, of course, for self-love. We have courses and so on. These are the people we can turn into leads and sales. How you turn the social media traffic into leads will be maybe a part of
upcoming topic.
Another meetup here at the Startplatz with Ben, but I don't have any time anymore. So my last and very, very important thing I want to share with you is the success formula. Because I really wanted to, next to the details I gave you and the little hacks and so on and the example, I wanted to give you something you can remember in your mind, you can think about every day when you do content marketing and so on, video content marketing and so on. It is just that easy. Read, ask, test, and repeat. What do I mean with this? Read. I want you to all know, I don't know, at least 5 very, very important sources for online marketing, for content marketing, social media marketing, video content marketing, and so on. Just read everything you can find about it. Just be up to date on video content marketing. The next part is ask. Ask experts, ask other people, ask other content marketer, ask social media marketer, and so on. What do they do? What insights can they give you? What can you give them? How can you just learn from other people? What we do at Gedankentanken, we have a YouTube expert that comes to our office once a month and goes through our YouTube channel and tells us, you did this good, but this was very bad. So we need the feedback to learn and to grow, of course. And the third and very, very important thing is to test, because everything I shared with you about Gedankentanken, it can be different for your target group. It can be different for your people that you want to reach, the audience that you reach, and so on. So test everything you can test, every little detail. For example, if the question at the top or at the bottom, just test it. And the fourth part is, I think, one of the most important parts, because what I really love about content marketing and social media marketing is that even when you're an expert in content marketing, you can become a total beginner tomorrow. When YouTube, for example, or Instagram thinks about, okay, let's change the algorithm. Let's, I don't know, make this KPI is the most important. Or, I don't know, let's just turn off the info cards. Or, I don't know, anything. If they change anything, you're a beginner again. So you have to repeat. So you have to read the news. You have to read what's new in the algorithm, and so on. And then again, ask expert about it, about the new algorithm. And then, of course, test everything about the new algorithm. So, yeah, this is, I think, when you follow this little formula every day and think about it, did I test it? Did I ask anyone about it? Did I read anything about it? Then I think you can become very successful in content marketing, video content marketing, and so on.
Cool.
And yeah, further on, I told you a little bit about Gedankentanken. If you're interested in Gedankentanken, in our community at Gedankentanken, a lot of people from Gedankentanken are here. Please don't hesitate to ask them about Gedankentanken. We're actually also hiring. We have, I think, 40, 45 job offers, and also in the content team. So I don't know, if you're interested in reading, asking, testing, and repeating every day, just don't hesitate to contact me. Or if you just sat here and thought, I know everything what she says, contact me, and that would make me very happy. And yeah.
One last question. You said read about news, read about the algorithm. Which kind of source are you considering when reading about updates?
I have some links in here, some tutorials, and I also have social media news that we consume on a weekly basis. And yeah.
Thank you. Just one question. I guess the whole generation of content and traffic, the aim is to get customers into your website, right? And that would be one part of the question. The other one is, how would that differ for the 4 channels? Do you just always add in a link, or how do you do that?
On YouTube, actually, we have this discussion every week. So we build up the channel without even thinking about how to get a lot of leads with the channel. I think that was part of the success at the beginning. Of course, now we have end card links and info card links and show note links and so on. But we still figure out what works for us better. Do we still are able to increase our reach and watch time and views when we lead the people to our website? And what is the worth of both things? Do we want to build up the community, or do we want to have more people lead? And so this is a strategic question you have to ask yourself, I think.
Yeah, but it's a really good question. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's it from my side. Yeah, of course, already told you, you can have the slides and the links in the slide on this URL. And this is actually my email address. So if you want to get in contact with me, the next thing is my LinkedIn, if you have any questions. And if you want to see some very private insights of Gedankentanken, follow me on Instagram and watch my first story highlight, which is called Work. There you can see all the private stuff about Gedankentanken. And yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
You so much. Woo! High five. No, stay here. Stay here. Here. Grab a drink.
Oh, thanks. What is it?
All right. Thank you so much. Was it good or what? Amazing. Thank you. So,
thanks.
If you want to connect to Saskia, let's do it together here on LinkedIn. It's also an opportunity for all of us in this room to connect. If you go to your LinkedIn app, open it up, turn on Bluetooth, go into the network setting, and I'll show you a cool hack on how to connect with everybody in a local room. I got that tip from our common friend here. So everybody open your LinkedIn app if you want to connect with the people around you to learn and keep sticking together. Then press the network button, and at the top there is a Find Nearby feature. And now we will start seeing more and more people pop up here that are already connections or that are new connections. Yeah? Don't you guys want to meet anybody here? and connect with? You don't have LinkedIn. Yeah. So I can connect with Dominic Pohl. Thank you for connecting. Ricardo. Got you.
Cool.
Got you. More people, more humans. So the network button is if you're at the start of your app in the middle. The people at the bottom. And then at the top there is find nearby dudes. All right. So keep connecting, keep sharing.
Cool.
So I would love to know from you, just in short snippets, what was something special or exciting you learned today that you can actually implement tonight or tomorrow? Hit me. Meanwhile, I will connect to some more people on the LinkedIn. What did you learn, guys? Everybody's still super busy with a LinkedIn, yeah? Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for everybody. It's only for the real OGs of pirate skills. When you come here the third time, it starts working. I don't know why. But I connected to more than 10 people now. But all right, let's get back to that question. What did you guys learn today that you're excited about trying out at home? Hit me.
It's basically the same. I'm always excited when I'm here that you and the people you invite in show how to make the most out of your content and how to really be efficient in the production and then churn it out in as many channels as possible in an efficient way and build communities and find engagement on every single platform.
So make the most out of each content piece. Thank you. What else did you pick up? Two more. Did you learn nothing? High percentage of analytics, my favorite topic and the topic of the upcoming workshop. Anyone else who learned something who wants to share? What are you going to do, Hubi, with all that new information? The fame and glory.
Yes, I think I will.
Oh.
Yes.
Can you read me one thing?
Oh, I learned a lot about strategy. Normally I thought that you have to focus on one channel is a good strategy, even for small companies. You have a big company and a big audience, so you can connect all the channels good. But I think after this workshop or speech of you, I think there are possibilities even for small companies to spread the content that they have. And once more, I recognize how important social media is and video marketing.
Thank you, Hubi. All right. So I also took away a lot of stuff, and I'm motivated to bring pirate skills to new formats. We're probably going to launch a new YouTube and podcast format really soon. We're going to have one more episode with Henrik podcast, and when we close the season number 1. And now we would love to gain some feedback from you guys. So everybody pick up your feedback sheet. Yeah, it's in here. And I take it out of the treasure chest at the front where you please put it in. And I would love to just note a few specific things, not just generalities. What did you like, but what did you not like? What could we improve and how would you change it? And at the bottom it is the typical Net Promoter Score. How likely would you recommend this type of event to a colleague on a scale from 1 to 10? Sure, no problem. Anybody else needs a feedback sheet who doesn't have one? And please, if you have filled it out and when we are done, that is in 5 minutes, put it into the magic treasure chest here. Can you spread some to people who want? Thank you all for giving us this feedback. That really helps us to make it better. And I really want to thank everybody involved who made this possible. Of course, Saskia is the speaker, but also Christina, who's doing my event marketing, Fiona, who's helping out from fucking Texas, and my bro, thank you for joining. Thank you very much for helping us. This is really great. So we got something special, a little surprise. You might have heard of this magic OM Club party. Raise your hand if you have heard of it. This is a really crazy party. Bungee jumping, all free drinks, and you cannot buy a ticket. You can only win it. One way to win it, we are trying now with Gedankentanken, and we want to test that funnel. So if you are looking for a dream job, or if you want to recommend somebody, that is the more interesting part. Yeah? Go to this URL, omclub.gedankentanken.com, and when you recommend up to 3 people, you can recommend up to 3 people for a job. They get an email, hey, you got this recommendation from Ben. Check out this job list. If they find something and they get to the first call interview, then both of you get a free ticket to the Club party. Yeah? So check this out for yourself, if that might be interesting, but also for a friend who you know that would be a really good fit for Gedankentanken, or who's looking for a level up opportunity in their career, okay? Test this out, and maybe we are the audio channel while we're drinking later. Give us some feedback on how that worked for you, because we're making the big launch of that, I think, tomorrow, yeah? With a big spread is coming in. So what else is coming up next? The analytics workshop. We have a complete series of workshops coming up. The next one is on the 21st of October, much focusing on Facebook and Google Analytics. If you want to deep dive a whole day into that. Yeah, then we have, of course, traffic channels where we see on how do we get more people to your website, give you a good overview and make a proper channel strategy for you, and give you really hands-on tips, mostly focused on paid advertising. Yeah, a little bit of organic and lots of paid advertising in that workshop. That is part of our complete Become a Growth Marketer education program that we now launched. It's a complete structure with 6 full days where you just learn all of the basics and the deep stuff of becoming a growth marketer. If you're interested in that, just talk to me, write me an email. My contact data is here. You also get early access to the online courses that we are working on for free. And if you have any suggestions about this meetup, topics, and speakers you want to suggest, if you are interested in speaking here, feel free to get in touch with me via email or WhatsApp. I didn't usually answer the phone that much. And you can, of course, follow me everywhere you like at Ben Sufiani. That's it for today. See you next time at the Funnel Building Meetup. Thank you all for coming so much. Thank you.